the big man, 6 feet 10 inches, number 11, Domantas Sabonis.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Looking now at the lineup for the teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
And the starting group for Chicago. Fox in at the point with Herter next to him. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, the center position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
You believe, B.A., that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight. And you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
And that one's good. DeRozan.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
On the wing, Levine, defended by DeRozan. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. They've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Now here's Giddey. The deep three from Levine. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. Zach LaVine's name came up and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And coach said, quote, what's scary about LaVine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high effort defense. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So the defense is trying to outwork LaVine tonight. We'll see how that goes. Guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Such a wide open look.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herter's able to get his feet set that time.
Williams a screen on Fox. Giddey into the lane. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals and then the Cincinnati Royals and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, B.A.?
That free throw good from Giddey.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
So the Kings making a change here. Ellis is checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Smith, he's checked in for Williams. And so he hits both. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Pass to Ellis. Here's Murray. Lets it go from deep. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. Now Smith. Inside. Here's Vucevic. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Just a threat from all three levels. Nikola can hit from the inside, outside, and in between.
Sabonis with a screen on LaVine. To the inside. And Sabonis slams it in.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan.
Lyles, he's checked in for Sacramento. McDermott comes in for DeMar DeRozan. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. They grab their own miss.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
McDermott, the pass to Lyles. Fox for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. The quick release off the catch and shoot.
Now White. Smith with a screen on Fox. Takes the three. And that does it for the first quarter. The Kings on top, up 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We've got Jordan McLaughlin, Domantas Sabonis out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Doug McDermott, and it's Ellis in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Kings have to get better defensively. Coach Mike Brown said for us, it's about 5 guys guarding the basketball. When the ball moves, all 5 guys should move. We have some pretty good individual defenders, but we're not relying on them to shut down the great players. Brian, it's a team effort.
Defense on a string, Allie. Thank you. Sends it home from three-point land.
And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Dosunmu. Outside Carter. Williams from long range. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Stolen by Carter. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Rebound by Sacramento. 1:14 left to play in the half. Here's McLaughlin. Sabonis with a screen on Carter. Sabonis right side. Clock at 6. Ellis's shot is off.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. Back to Dosunmu. And he drops it in from the low post. Dosunmu's got his first points of the game.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Lyles. The shake. No good. Some solid defense from Williams. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Chicago. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And here's Dosunmu. Lets it go from 11. Off the window. It's good.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Chicago ahead, up 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been quite a game for Patrick Williams.
Yeah, his stats may not jump out at you, but that's not the whole story.
Well, the commitment he has to fill his role and consistently fill that role, that's what that team needs from him.
On the court for Chicago, LaVine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. And it's Vucevic in at center, filling out the middle. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level. He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's White. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter. Kings trail by 5. Out to the wing. Here's Fox. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Keegan Murray went 4th overall in 2022, and he said of his role with the Kings, being a high draft pick comes with a lot of responsibility on both ends of the court. Just being that third guy they can rely on offensively, defensively, and take the pressure off of them. Brian, he has risen to the challenge.
For sure, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's LaVine. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
That free throw good from LaVine. Both free throws good from Levine.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Sabonis against Vucevic. Sabonis, the pass to Fox. Again, the miss by Fox. Bulls leading by 7. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him. Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the basket by DeRozan.
I love how decisive DeRozan was on that play. He knew he was going to put that shot up well before he caught the ball.
Vucevic's shot is off. The Kings shooting 35% so far in this one. Fox, cash money from 16 feet away. Fox has got 5 points.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now here's White. No points so far. Williams from long range. Offensive rebound. Vucevic gets the bucket.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
The assist. And now a 10-point Chicago lead. And so it's the Chicago Bulls ending the quarter up 10. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Fox in at the point with Herter next to him. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And it's Fox missing.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Williams from long range drains the triple.
And Giddy with a little giddy up on that pass.
Kings trail by 13. Fox feeling it out a bit. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
Chicago has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.